Hello, hello. Welcome to Megan's Mary Kay launch party. Megan's so excited. We'll have you first share. Oh, make sure as soon as you get on that you put your name in the chat, whether you're watching from Facebook or YouTube or wherever you're watching, put your name in the chat because that lets Megan know that you're here and gives her credit. And then, Megan, I'd love for you to share why you decided to join Mary Kay and what you're looking forward to.
Okay. So I think the biggest part was that I actually started working as an assistant, a virtual assistant for a Mary Kay director. And I really enjoyed it. I think part of that is due to her. I just think she was amazing. And then I actually ended up taking on 2 other directors. So they're kind of all over the country, spread out. And that's been over a year that I've been doing that. And it just was, I've been really impressed. I mean, I've used Mary Kay in the past, but I'm not a huge makeup person. I don't wear foundation. I never have. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I just never have.
You have good skin.
Anyways, and so I have used their skincare. I like their mascara, little things here and there over the years. But working as their assistant kind of just sparked a little bit of interest, I guess, if that makes sense, in that they were all so kind. I haven't met anyone that's worked with Mary Kay that I haven't been really impressed with. And have just been really genuinely good people and kind. And then after that, I just kind of was always in the know of what was going on and what was selling and how products were. And I found out more about the company, and I respect the company a lot. And the people were a big part of it that drew me in. And then because I'm an assistant, I knew the deal of becoming a consultant this month. And seeing as I use the product, I kind of didn't see any negative side of doing that because I at least could get myself product, and what happened from there. So that's kind of what sparked it, and here we are.
Yeah, I know. It's $10 right now, which blows my
I don't
mind.
think it's ever been that cheap.
Yeah, it's never in the 60 years the company's been in. So, Toby's on. She says, "Hi, Megan."
Hi, Toby. Thanks.
Hey.
She watched my baby today.
Oh, how amazing! So she lives close to you. So
Yeah, she lives
fantastic! Close. Yay! And I think 2 other people are on watching as well. So make sure to put your name in the chat so that we know you're here. So because we're giving away this adorable bag, it says Mary Kay. It has this was in honor of their 60th anniversary that we just celebrated. But it's just a big zipper bag that's like velvety on the back. It's super awesome. So yay. And we have someone else on watching too. I'm going to quickly go to your group because one thing about using StreamYard is it won't show us your name unless you go to streamyard.com/Facebook and do
and I had okay it, or
you have to okay it for
loud.
I know. So, but I am in your group so I can see who. That's Holly. Holly.
Oh, hi, Holly.
Yeah, Holly's on too. So,
perfect.
Hey, Holly, because we'll do this drawing and give this away at the end. So make sure you get your name in the chat. Okay, so I'm Roseanne. I've known Megan for a couple of years now, 2 years, 3 years.
Longer than that, I feel like.
Mutual friend Jade.
Yeah, we left Georgia in 2016.
Yeah. I had heard about you for years before I even met you over Zoom, and now have we ever even seen each other in person?
Nope.
I don't even think so.
I think it's only been virtually, even though we both live in Utah.
I know. We will get together.
Someday. We almost did, but then I think everyone got sick or something.
Yep. Sickness. And yeah, we almost saw each other a couple times. It's going to be so fun when we actually get together.
I know.
But I am so excited to celebrate Megan. She is such a dear friend and such a beautiful woman, and so excited for her. And I've loved meeting her mom and her sister. And so if they're watching, shout out to them. And I'm excited for you guys to get such a great deal on your products too now. So let's show this. I'm going to take the banner off really quick because it's kind of loud and annoying. But so you might be here just totally watching Megan, which she gets credit for you being on. I'm going to show some other treatments if you want to come back and learn. There are classes that you can just watch at the comfort of your own home. And that counts towards bookings for her. When we get 50 people in the group, she can cross, marking all those little hearts there, 10 orders from 10 people. So if you're needing a mascara or needing an eyeliner or moisturizer or something, thinking of ordering through Megan, she would be so grateful and so touched. And we have 100% satisfaction guarantee on our products, which I absolutely love. And then the 6 PPCs is Pink Possibility Chats, where we share a little about Mary Kay, the business. Totally fine if you're not interested in joining. She gets credit for you being on it, and you get entered into a $200 cash drawing that we do once a quarter. And then she'll be earning that stunning pink ice ring. And I have different styles too that you can pick from, Megan. So super fun for the launch party.
That's another thing I love so much was the 100%
Yes.
satisfaction that I've actually used myself.
Yes.
A year later, when I realized I didn't like sunscreen in my moisturizer, and I just got it replaced for free. I literally just got it in the mail today.
Oh, good.
So I really love that because I feel like everything's more expensive at the store now. And you don't have any guarantee if you don't like it or if there's something wrong with it or the ingredients. Anyways.
And
so I just got that today. So I was really happy that I got my replacement for.
Yay. Yeah. Have you had a chance to try it yet?
No, I literally just opened it. So we'll try it tomorrow morning.
That'll be fun. So here's 4 of our upcoming classes that I'm teaching. I do them on Tuesday nights at 6 p.m., which I know can be a tricky time because I just feed my kids at like 5 p.m. So they're done with dinner by then, but maybe live somewhere else in the country too. Maybe that's a better time for you, but they're about 35 minutes. I do a product giveaway this next Tuesday talking about our 100% natural line. And then if you struggle with oil, like oily skin, you'll want to join us for the Tuesday, April 9th class, where I'm teaching about products that help with oily skin. If you have dry skin, that's me. Doing that on April 16th and then on April 23rd. Teaching a 5-minute makeover and how to apply makeup quick and easy, but still nice. And then we love to share just a little about Mary Kay to keep her legacy alive. She started this company in 1963. We've been in business over 60 years. Her whole mission was to enrich women's lives by giving them an opportunity to put God first, family second, career third. And that attracted me when I heard about that. Oh, your mom's here. Hey, Debbie. Yay. So glad you're here.
She's babysitting a bunch of grandkids tonight. So
yeah, you're amazing, Debbie. Your mom is like Wonder Woman. So I'm so impressed. So I love the company philosophy. They're huge on taking care of the environment. Planting over 1 million trees globally, being an advocate on not testing on animals. And then their charitable foundation has 2 main causes: finding a cure for cancer, cancers that affect women, and ending domestic violence, donating to local women's shelters all across the U.S. and globally, because we're in over 35 other countries. She says, I wish I was Superwoman. Debbie, you are Superwoman in my eyes. So you are so fantastic. So, yay. So that's a little about our Mary Kay. And we're going to go into some fun pre-cleansers, and then we're going to get into some more skincare and some makeup later on. At any point, if you want to purchase something, like if we're talking about the eye makeup remover and you're like, I want to get that, I need the eye makeup remover. That's our #1 selling product, by the way. You can put sold in the comments. And if you can maybe say what you want to buy, because we're going to talk about a couple different things. And so that just helps us know, oh, she wants eye makeup remover.
Oil makeup's great.
Yeah.
It doesn't, I don't like feeling all yucky after taking makeup off. I love free makeup.
I know. It cleans off your makeup so easy and fast, but also conditions your eyelashes. So I love that. And that one's $20, the eye makeup remover. It lasts me about 3 months using it every single night before bed. On the left side is the micellar water. That one's $18. And a micellar, if you've never tried it, it's a cleanser where you don't need the sink. So if you're like, I struggle with washing my face before bed, that's something you could have by your bed and just quickly wash your face before you go to bed. I love that when we go camping, because then I can just use that in the tent and my face feels nice and refreshed. I sleep better, but I don't have to try and go find water and, get my face wet. So that one's $18 for the micellar. And the eye makeup remover is, I forgot to say, when you, for those that are ordering from Megan's party, we're going to spin a wheel and find out what the gift with purchase is tonight too. So we'll do that here pretty shortly. And then our daily sets, I'll talk about our repair, and then Megan's going to talk about the miracle set. I've been using the repair line for the last 8 years. Pretty much when I turned 30, I started using that. I love that it helps like reverse the signs of aging, because I have very dry skin, which tends to wrinkle sooner than people who have oily skin. As a foaming cleanser, a lifting serum, this awesome eye cream, which has a ZMAC tip, which helps reduce puffiness, has a day cream with SPF 30, and the night cream has retinol in it. So it helps like repair your skin while you're sleeping. So that's our repair line. And then we have our Miracle set. Oh, and I forgot to share, there is a mini version of this one. So if you're like, oh, I want to test that out, it lasts 2 weeks. It's $38. So if you want the mini version, you can say travel version or trial version of repair. The full set is $215, but we have an even better, whoops, I'm knocking stuff over. We have an even better deal tonight that we'll show at the very end for you being on, that you get a better discount. So that is the repair line. And we'll have Megan talk about what she loves about the Miracle set.
Okay, well, this is all of the new. So I had the old, and then I've gotten pieces of the new as I've needed to replace them because I haven't wanted to just.
Yeah.
Mine lasts a very long time.
It does.
I must not use it as often as a lot of people because mine lasts for months and months and months and months. Yeah. So, but anyways, I really like this because I love the new cleanser that they have and that they use is really silky, and it's really what's the word to describe it? I think silky is probably the best, but it doesn't feel gloppy or like I'm very picky about textures and feelings on my face, like if that makes sense. And so I like that it's not like rough or gritty or sticky. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. It's just really smooth. And that's really nice to just clean your face. And then what they've done now, which I really love, is they used to have SPF in the day moisturizer. It was just naturally in it. And I didn't like that as much on my skin for some reason. I don't do well with like sunscreens on my face. And so this is really nice because this new set doesn't have SPF in the moisturizer, and they've kind of simplified the set. So you don't need like multiple different things. They've kind of put a lot like the moisturizers all one. And then they have a night cream, and they still have the eye cream, right? With it. I was going to say the eye cream I had is from the last, like the older version, but I really like that they did that. And then they kind of put SPF on its own if you want to add that. So this is honestly the first thing I bought with Mary Kay because I'm not too much big makeup wearer. That was the wrong way to say that, but
I love it.
I don't wear makeup that much. Mascara and eyeshadow is about it. So hi, Haley. No worries.
Yes, you're glad you're here.
And so I totally understand. Anyways, so I really like the skincare because I feel like it makes me feel clean, but also makes me feel like I'm taking care of myself. It makes me feel how you feel when you shave your legs, I guess.
Yeah.
like I'm doing something good for my body and taking care of myself a little bit. So it's a little bit of self-care every night, but I really love the way it feels. And then throughout the day, I feel like my skin isn't dry, and that is great because my skin is more dry than it is oily. Although I know they have for different skin types, but I really like it.
Yeah, I'm definitely more dry too. Yeah. I love that line. You can get a trial version of it for $28, lasts 2 weeks. And then the full version, if you want the eye cream with it, it's $150. And I started using this in August when they relaunched this line. And so you get fast results with in less time. And it lasts me like 4 to 5 months. I was shocked about how concentrated, like a little bit goes a long way. I feel like this lasts longer than the 3D one that you use. So
really, that lasted a long time.
It's going to really last you a long time. So
well, and I even bought the little tester one for travel.
Yeah.
That's why I had that one, because then I don't have to take, it's like a box and there's a fair amount in it. I mean, like you said, you take like a tiny bit and it goes.
I know. Yeah, when we went with Matt and Jade to Italy, I tested because I'm like, I don't want to take too much skincare, but I don't want to run out. And so I tested it. I'm like, this lasts me 2 weeks. And that was the time of our trip, the amount of our trip. So I was like, that was perfect. So yeah, so I love the travel version. So and the full set without the eye cream is $116. And we'll show the deals and prices again at the end. Yay. So this is our 100% natural line. Yes, getting a travel size for traveling is such a good idea. Yes. It's so smart. That's one of my favorite packing tips.
I used to pack like my whole set, and it's in a bag that's like, it's not massive, but it's in a bag that's like this big. And now it's in like a bag like this big.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. So this natural line launched in 2019. It's been on Holly was the one who said the travel size is such a good idea. So so this natural line came out. I actually use all 4 of these kind of either throughout the week or throughout the day. I keep the creamy cleanser in the shower. It's super great for sensitive skin. So I love that. I use my repair one at night and then I use that one in the morning. There's an exfoliating powder in there, which has soothing baking soda and citric acid in it. It's the best to use in the shower because it's kind of messy, but I dump about a quarter size on the palm of my hand, add some drips of water, mix it around. It starts to fizz and get warm. And then once it's all kind of mixed together, and then I massage it on my face. I only do that once a week. You don't want to over exfoliate. So finding 1 to maybe 2 days a week to use an exfoliator is perfect. There's a moisturizing stick, which has moisturizing beeswax in there. I love like Burt's Bees, like stuff like that with moisturizing chapsticks. So I actually use that moisturizing stick as a chapstick, but then I also I have a separate one, which I've marked with like nail polish so I can tell, oh, this one's different. That's what I use for the bottom of my feet. This winter, for the first time, I got like really dry skin there and a crack on the bottom of my foot. And it hurt.
I can't stand it.
And I put that on and bam, like in 1 to 2 days, it just healed that up. And I was so impressed. So I'm like, okay, I need 2 of these now. And then the nourishing oil, I love it as a cuticle oil. That's what I use it mostly as, but people can put it on their face if they have really dry skin, which I feel like my skin's dry, but I don't feel like I need to use that on my face. But I also love to use it on my ends of my hair. That whole line is $144 individually. I can't remember the exact prices. And so I don't want to mess up on that. So, but Megan can let you know if you're like, oh, I'm really interested in the oil or in the cleanser or whatever. She can look up the price for you. And then our acne line. I know Megan's tried the spot treatment, the acne treatment gel. What do you like about that?
I like it because it's, I've never had severe acne, which I'm grateful for, but I'll have flare-ups and just like tiny spots. So I really like that it's just meant to take care of those spots. Because then I don't feel like I'm spreading it all over my face when I don't need it all over my face. But I feel like it takes care of it really fast. And then, it's just so little. I mean, I feel like that's honestly the biggest thing about Mary Kay is I don't use a ton of anything. It just all goes a long way, even the spot cleaner. And then I don't need it all the time. So then it kind of just sits in my drawer for when I have a weird flare up. So I just like that it's convenient and easy to just kind of dab on right before I go to bed. I don't think about it.
Oh, I love that. It's just like, we call it the Zit Zapper, the little acne treatment gel, tiny little thing. This comes in the trial version too. So if you have, one of my friends just bought it for her husband. He's probably in his 40s actually, but still struggling with acne. And he's loving the trial version of it. The trial version lasts 2 weeks because that's what I did when I took these, or my husband took these pictures on the right side. Oh, not great with selfies. And
I can even tell that's you.
Yeah, that's me on the right side. About 10 years ago, I was struggling with acne. And after using it for a week, morning and night, I had no new acne and I had cleared up my existing. And I had struggled. We had lost a baby. And just like the next couple of years after that, I was always breaking out. And so I was so glad. So I used the trial version last 2 weeks. It's $26 for the trial version. The full set is $56, but it lasts like at least 3 months. And some of them I can get to last longer, like the blemish control toner.
And I feel like you can get everything to last longer if you want it to by just the amount you use.
Yeah, and I'm probably a little more liberal when it comes to it. But yeah, so anyway, I'm so grateful for that line. Great for teens, adults, guys, girls. My brothers use that line when they were struggling with acne. So, and then this is a botanical skincare line. It's really great and kind of geared towards girls who are in their teens, younger 20s. I got a facial, my niece, about a month ago. She turned 13 and her mom and dad wanted her to kind of get into some skincare routine. So it was super fun to demo that with her. It has dragon fruit and aloe in it. It smells amazing. It's $60 for total for all 3 steps. There's a cleanser, a toner to help balance the skin so it's not super dry or super oily, and then a moisturizer. Or if you want to start them off super simple, just a cleanser and a moisturizer, which would be $40. Each piece is $20. So that's our botanical line. And I'm grateful my mom started me on skincare when I was 12. I was using Clinique then, and I'm just so grateful because I was actually interested and kind of feeling a little more grown up and getting into good habits at a young age so that I continued those on in my busier teenage years and then as a busy mom. So yeah, so there's that. And then exfoliators. It's good to use some type of exfoliator once or twice a week, because then it helps your skincare to be more effective and it helps your skin to look more radiant. So I love Susan's results after using the facial pill 8 times, especially on her neck. And then one of my friend's customers' results on the right side, she had more like uneven complexion, pregnancy masks, stuff like that, after using it for 3 months, twice a week, which is okay to do as long as it's spaced out. Much more even complexion. She is wearing an under eye corrector, but that's the only makeup she has on. So I use those on Wednesday night. I actually just did that right before we got on here. So, and your face feels super soft for days after. And then this is another exfoliator that we have. It's kind of like that natural exfoliating powder where it's gritty, but this has aluminum oxide crystals in them. They're the size of your pores, so they have the best chance of cleaning out the pores and helping them to appear smaller. I use this product in the shower, and I just kind of rotate. Either I use the naturally one or I use this one. I love them both. You just don't want to use both at the same time. You don't need that. But this lasts a long, long time too. I can get it to last like a year and a half using it once a week. There's a second step to it, which is a pore minimizer, which helps to replenish your skin. That one does run out sooner, but then you can just replace that one because we can get those individually as well. I've been forgetting to share prices. Okay, I did talk about the price there. Okay, this one's $58, or no, sorry, $68. The facial that lasts me one bottle I can get to last a year. And then this is $58, the Microderm.
So how are those different? Like, how would you pick between?
Oh, great question. This one you leave it on for 10 minutes. So if you like to have something doing the work for you, you leave it on for 10 minutes and then you rinse it off. I also tried it on the bottom of my feet last week, which felt amazing. I left it on for a little bit too long because I left it on for like an hour. So it should probably have just been 10 minutes. But anyway, kind of fun. I've been using it on the back of my hands too because, I'm getting closer to 40 and I'm starting to get a little older looking. The Microderm, this one, you do the work, you're scrubbing, but then it just rinses off super easy. I feel like this one's easier to add to your routine because I can just keep it in the shower. And then I know on Sundays, oh yeah, this is the day I use my Microderm. And then you're just already in the shower. So it's just easy. It's not something you leave on for 10 minutes, rinse it off. So this is what I started using first. I feel like it's a little easier to add in your routine, but they both have the same benefit, exfoliating, taking off dead skin. Yep. Yes. Oh, Debbie, first she wants to purchase. So I need another exfoliator, please. So let us know, Debbie, if it's the Microderm, and I can even look back at what, or if it's the facial pill. So put what you think.
My sister just got the facial pill not too long ago. Yeah. And I've heard people loving them, but I've never used, I just use like the typical moisturizer. So
yeah. So fun. Sweet. And then we're going to talk about our charcoal mask. So this helps with more oily skin. Facial pill. Your mom wants to order the facial pill. I love that product. So Megan, share what you love about the charcoal mask.
I just love that. I feel like I've tried a lot of different charcoal masks. Maybe that's why. I've bought them at Walmart, or even like a beauty, like I've just done different stores. I've done probably like 3, so not a ton, but enough to not like them. They either like don't come off my skin and like piece apart and I like have black everywhere, or like they're just really messy when I've tried them in the past, but I really want to use them. So then I tried this when I was just doing, I think it might've been with you, when I was just doing a class because I wanted to test it out. And I love that. I mean, obviously it's wet and you put it on, but then like you wash your hands off, and once it dries, you're not like peeling it off. You just wash it off and it comes off really nicely. And I also like that obviously it changes the color, which I'm sure you're going to talk about, but you can actually see what it's doing with like the different kind of color that happens to it. And then it's easy to take off because I think charcoal masks are great, but everyone I've tried was super messy other than this one. So I really liked it.
Yeah. I just did this treatment too, right before we hopped on. And I just use it where she uses it because it's more for oilier skin or areas where your pores are bigger. And then in the other areas, you can put the moisture renewing gel mask, or what I just barely did right before me and Megan went live is I put the mask, this hydrating mask over my whole face. Like I've already done my moisturizer for the night. I'm pretty much all ready for bed. I do need to just wash off my eye makeup, but I put this on top and I'm going to sleep with it. I do this every Wednesday and it just hydrates my skin as I'm sleeping. I love that. And so you can have an enhanced pampering experience. And it actually says on the bottle that you can sleep with it on. So it doesn't get stiff or sticky. And like Megan said, yeah, when it dries, when it's completely dry, you'll see the areas where it's darker is where excess oil is brought to the surface, and then you just rinse it off. Or if you have more dry skin, like the top of that guy's nose is a great example. It's more dry up there. It kind of is more of a gray color when it dries there. So the charcoal mask
dries super fast. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you're sitting there for 30 minutes. Like it says on the bottle, I think it says 10. And I did it a couple nights ago, and it was probably like 3.
Yeah.
Where it was like dry. I don't feel like that's
Yeah. It depends on if you put it on too thick, it might take might take 30, but yeah, it's not supposed to be put on too thick. And I forgot to share the price on this. Both masks, they're each $26. So it's pretty easy to remember. So $26 for the charcoal, $26 for the moisture renewing gel mask. And I can get this to last like 4 to 5 years because I'm only using it once a week, and I only use it in kind of 3 little tiny areas of my face. And then the moisture renewing gel mask lasts me like about 2 years, but pretty, like, it's amazing because you're only using it like once a week or so. There's some makeup different classes that Megan would love to learn how to do. So I love these ice cream social where I mostly teach about the eyes and how to apply the eyeshadow, what color eyeshadows look the best for you, and walking you through how to use those. And then the contouring like the Kardashians. I didn't come up with that name, but I think it's kind of funny. But I teach about highlighters, bronzers, finding a good blush for you, and your correct foundation color. So we love foundation matching. It's one of our favorite customer service things. So that's everything on that. And then, I do want to show our hostess program. So this is fun where you can earn 50% off any sized order by hosting a party. You can do it virtually. That's usually how we've done a lot recently, where people can be at their own home. Or even just doing it on Facebook where it's not a set time, but we just have a private group going with different posts going out that people can comment when they have the time to do that and get entered into giveaways.
And I feel like this confused me at first. So maybe this is just my brain and everyone else is totally on it. But this isn't being a consultant. This is just hosting your party and then just getting some discounted product. Because I remember being like, hostess, is that the same as a consultant? Like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's just hosting a party and then doing so and sharing it with your friends.
Yeah, I'm glad you shared that. Yeah.
I don't know why that confused me way back when I knew nothing. So
no, that's great because I'm sure someone else had that same question. So so the hostess program. And also when you get 10 people to order from your party, you get a bonus $100. When 2 people book a party from your party, which it's pretty easy to book a party from a party, you get another $50 in product of your choice. And you get entered into a $200 cash drawing when attending a Peek into Pink, which we talked about, the pink possibility chats earlier. And now we're going to spin a wheel and find out what the gift with purchase is. So Debbie said she already wants to get the facial pill. So, but anyone who's watching live or watching the replay, when you order from Megan, I need to try and not do 2 things at once. Here we go. So we're going to spin the wheel and find out what the gift with purchase is tonight. Probably should write this down. Oh, that's one of my favorite gifts. Yes. And all the gifts are coming like from me. So Megan, you don't even have to worry about the cost or anything like that because I do that for your launch party. So yay, that's fantastic. I got to write that down though, or I'll forget.
Not like how large my face is, and it really makes your face super big. I feel like I need to back up a ton.
Yeah. So the mini lotion is perfect to put in your car, your purse. Like, my husband loves that. He's like, "Do you got any lotion?" I'm like, "Here, So, my hands get, sometimes they're dry, and you're like not at your home, and you're like, "Oh," but I love it. It's just perfect for your purse. So, mini lotion. It's Megan's from Megan's launch party. So, and now I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to think about anyone you love to refer to a treatment. I know for me, self-care affects my mental health and just being able to take care of myself. And so I remember 14 years ago, I was a referral, and a good friend from college, I hadn't even seen her for a couple of years. Sorry, I'm clicking on the wrong things here. She referred me, and I had never tried Mary Kay, but I went and I I couldn't believe how soft my face felt. And I wasn't interested in joining because I'm like, that's just not my type. But later on, I 10 days later, so not too much later, but I was actually praying for a way to earn extra income with like flexible to work around my piano teaching job. And what I needed even more than that, which is even more important than extra income and flexibility, is personal growth and positive girlfriends that are there to cheer for you, pray for you, uplift you. And I have loved the tribe of women like Megan talked about. She's so impressed with the director she's worked for and the directors she's still working for. The women in Mary Kay, it attracts women who live their life by the golden rule. So we love pampering and uplifting women. They can live anywhere in the United States. And so I'll give you a minute to think about anyone you'd love to refer. It can be the hardest working woman you know, the happiest woman you know, someone who brings you joy, or someone who's maybe just overcome a lot in their life, or having a baby or getting married, or going through different things in their life. And so that's a fun way for you to think about that. And while you guys are filling out referrals, you can just write it on a piece of paper, text a picture of it, and send it to Megan. When you refer 12 women, you get a full-size makeup item of your choice. So that can be a free mascara or a free eyeshadow or an eyeliner or a lip liner, basically anything you would put on after foundation. You can get one item of your choice for free. And Megan will just let me know. So-and-so gave me 12 referrals. I'm like, awesome. You just let Megan know what makeup item you want. And I can either send that to Megan to give to you, or if you don't live close to her, I can just mail it directly. Because that is one of the biggest parts of our business is leads. And your friends and family don't want to be your only customers anyways. And your friends and family know other people you don't know. So that's the referral part. We do ask that the referrals are over 21, unless married, which can happen, sometimes. So give you a chance to think of referrals. I'm going to play some music while you guys are doing that. And this is going to give me a chance to enter everyone into the giveaway. So make sure if you have not put your name in the chat, that you put your name in the chat, because you're going to get entered into winning this giveaway. So let me turn on some music really quick. And okay, hopefully that gave you a bit of time to think about Hopefully that gave you a bit of time to think about who you'd like to refer. If you're still working on referrals, keep going for it. Just keep writing, and then you can send those to Megan afterwards. Just put them privately, send them privately to her. Don't put them
And
in.
don't be too, I remember whenever someone asks me for referrals, I'm really scared to put people's names down and be like, well, I don't want to bug them. Like, I don't want to just like send people to bother them. And I really like that it's more about just like experience, especially for me, to pamper, and it's not, there's no pressure. It's just kind of gives me an opportunity to share the product and to pamper. So I remember when I was asked to give referrals, I was like super stingy.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what others are thinking, but it really gives me experience. It helps share just the product and get it out there. And even if like no one orders, it doesn't matter. It's just really good to help pamper, and it's fun to do. So anyways, I want to put that in as a little caveat, because I remember when I got that paper first, I was like,
what?
I want to put down 12 people because it'd be great to get free product, but I don't want to, anyways. So don't feel like they're going to be endlessly hounded. That's not the purpose of it. So anyways.
It's to pamper and uplift. And if they're not interested, we're like, no, we never take it personally, because we just know they're saying no to Mary Kay, not to us. So, and I'd rather get a no than nothing. Anyway, so like a no or a yes is great. Like, it doesn't matter to me. So I love that. Yes. And I'm so grateful, like, honestly, that my friend put me as a referral, because she had no idea I was struggling with infertility, had no idea, like, I was in a kind of a really dark spot in my life. And this was like an answer to a prayer that I would have never expected, because I was not into makeup. In fact, my sister was like, how are you going to do Mary Kay? Like, do you even know how to do your own makeup? And I'm like, no, but I'm going to learn. They're going to teach me. So, but yeah, it's great. I love it. Okay. So as we wrap up, this is the craziest thing. But on March 1st, I woke up and I checked my email, and Mary Kay announced it's $10 to start, like, Mary Kay. And I'm like, is this a typo? Like, what in the world? But yes, for the first time in the history of the company, it's only $10. That's the lowest it's ever been. And I just love that, because it gives women, like, it makes it kind of not an emotionally financial decision anymore. You're like, well, $10, like,
that's what got me. I was like, I can be a consultant for $10. How can I say no to that? And then I can,
Yes. With the $10, you get some samples of catalog that are in that picture, plus a website where customers can shop online with you, that you get for an entire year. You have the ability to process debit and credit cards. So killer deal. You can do these add-ons. You don't have to do them all at once. You have the first 15 days if you want to, think about it. The $45 add-on gives you a bunch of samples that are easy to pop in the mail. And then I love to walk people through how to use them. Yesterday, I did a virtual with someone in New Mexico, and she was a referral. So I mailed her samples. And then we hopped on Zoom and I walked her through it. She was super adorable and fun to meet. And then today I had one of my friends, my daughter's friend's mom came over, and we did it in my house. So I just love, like, you can totally work this business however you want. So the Pro Start gives you full size products, which is really great to either use for yourself, use to sell, or what I did when I first joined is that's the products I used to squirt in people's trays for them to experience and try the product. So that gives you $450 of full-size product for just $90. It's our miracle set for both normal to dry skin and combination oily, the ultimate mascara, microdermabrasion set, our CC cream foundations in every shade. They're like a tinted moisturizer, but also with SPF 15 in it. There's our charcoal mask in there. And I think I talked about everything. Plus there's a gorgeous bag and mirrors and trays and catalogs. So that's the kit. I always love to share the other two have-tos. So if you're like, well, $10, heck yeah. Our minimum order is $225. So I think that's very important to share up front. So you can't just buy a mascara and get 50% off. Like, we get to hand select what we want or what our family wants. It can be all combined. So as long as it equals $225 wholesale, which is, you get a hand pick out $450 retail, but you just pay $225. And then that made me kind of nervous, because I didn't know, like 14 years ago when I started this, super introverted, knew nothing about makeup, didn't really care about makeup, didn't want to work with women. I thought they were a bunch of drama and gossip. So I was not even sure if I liked this. I was kind of least likely to succeed, but I love knowing there's a 90% buyback guarantee, that I could try it for a whole year. And if at any point during that time I was like, if I thought this was not for me, I could have sent back any unused products to Mary Kay, and they would have bought it back at 90%. I don't know a company who does that. Like,
They really stand behind their product, which is another thing that I loved, is that I get something I don't like, it's the wrong color, or I just don't like it. They take care of you. It's not like, oh, I'm out that money and that just sits there on my counter now.
yeah.
I think it's great. I think that shows that it's good product because they stand behind it. They don't want you to be unhappy with it.
They do 100%. It doesn't come out of my pocket. It doesn't come out of Megan's. Mary Kay, like, it's so cool how they do that. So they really believe in their products and provide great quality. So, and the last things, you only have to order once a year to remain a consultant. So whenever you join, whenever you do your 225 order, then you have a whole 12 months. But most people, you know, if they're just ordering for themselves, about once a year, maybe twice a year. But anyway, so I just love, like, it can be for people who want to be a smart shopper. It can also be for people who want to work as a side hustle or anywhere in between. And the last page, I'm going to post this in the group too, because it's kind of tiny right now. But this is some of our deals and discounts in the sets. The top line, not the very top, but the second one down has like our skincare sets, like the Repair, the Miracle Set, the Natural, the Clear Proof, and the Botanical. Right below that is our supplements. Those help. So the bare bones is your skincare, like finding a good skincare for you. That's most important. If you're already on a good skincare, then finding a supplement to help enhance and add value to your skincare, like retinol or facial peel microderm. We have these awesome boosters, our masking products, and our I also did these eye patches tonight, which I love them. They're still on my desk actually. But my kids love them too. I have to kind of make sure they keep them away from them. And then there's makeup on the bottom. So if you're running out of eye makeup remover, mascara, like Megan would love to hook you up. On the Love the Extras is our body care and satin hands. Like, even guys love our satin hands. Anyone who has hands, if they ever get dry, love our satin hands. Our satin lips as well. And then on the very top is our deals and discounts. So when you're purchasing multiple sets, you can get a savings. So if you need 4 sets on the page, you'll probably get about a $20 savings. The Princess is just $199. You probably can't see that because I can't even see that. I just have that memorized. But you can pick 4 sets out, just pay $199. So it kind of depends on what 4 sets you're picking out. The Repair line counts as 4 sets, and that's $215 naturally. But then you get that $16 savings on that one. The Queen, you can pick any 6 sets on the page, or anything worth up to probably $315, $320, but you just pay $299. And the Cadillac, you can pick 8 sets out on the page and just pay $399. And then the roll-up bag is a gift with purchase with any of the Princess, Queen, or Cadillac, which helps to keep everything organized in my bathroom. Also great for travel. I know Holly was mentioning travel tips. So that's there. Megan can text this to you either tonight or tomorrow. It kind of depends on how she feels. So, but yeah, just be patient with her. She's one person, so she will either follow up with you.
Well, there's lots of single items too, not everything.
Yeah. Oh, and we have a couple more people I'm going to add into the drawing. We have Robin on. Yay. And someone else. Let me refresh this so I can see who it is, because I want to make sure I get both of these. Robin and Terry, T-E-R-E, Terry Wilson.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Terry.
Oh, nice. I love that. Awesome. So Terry and Robin, I will add them to the wheel of names.
Guys, it's okay that you're late. Don't worry about it.
Totally fine. I totally understand. I'm just happy my kids didn't pop in because I put them to bed.
I thought I'd hear screaming. So
yeah, there's sometimes where there's meltdowns. Yep. And the last thing is the launch party. I'll put this back up just really quickly, and I'll put this in her group too. I'm going to show the different classes so you can come back and try. They're on Tuesday night. They're just on Facebook Live in a private group. And there's for 10 people on your live, which you have 6 or 5, or I think you have 6 people here. So that's awesome. You're already there when you have pretty much there. When you have 4 more people watch the replay, that was going to be done. That's going to be easy. 50 people to the group. I didn't check where you're at now, but you can always, if you're in the group and you want to invite people, I think people in the group can invite people to the group. So if you have, friends or family you think are interested in learning more about skincare and makeup. And then 10 orders from 10 people. So, and Terry's already, or not Terry, sorry, your mom, Debbie. I don't know where Terry came from. There's not even a Terry on here.
She's the mom of my best friend, so she's a mom too, but wrong mom.
Yeah, Debbie, that already counts. So if you're any sized order, that counts towards that. And then 6 PPCs is the Pink Possibility Chats. And I'll share the dates that we have coming up in the group so you can go let Megan know which one you want to come to. So thank you guys so much for being on. We feel so blessed and honored to be able to have you guys. The best part, it would have been better if we were in person, but I know we all live in different places, and sometimes it's hard to get together anyway with our different lives. So I'm going to hurry and add. Is there anything else you want to share or add before we hop off?
I don't think so. Thanks for coming on and watching, whether you're on now or you watch the replay. I appreciate it. It's been great. Like I said, it's not something I ever saw myself doing. I don't wear makeup.
Yeah, I was a little shocked when I got the text. You're like, I think I want to join.
I know. I think a few people were like, because it's not what I saw doing either. But like I said at the beginning, I work for multiple different directors as an assistant because it worked around times with my kids and I could work from home. Anyways, I respect the product. It's good product. I remember I went to Walmart and bought like an eyeliner and a mascara, and I was shocked at what I paid for it. And I was like, okay, well, everything's going up in prices. I feel like that's cheap product. And, I could get a mascara for $16 or whatnot. I even bought like a little mini to test out that I wanted to make sure I liked it. I've tried multiple of their mascaras, and then they stand behind their product. If you don't like it, you want something different, and you're not going to get that from no matter what, other companies even that you go through. So I'm sure it was kind of a surprise to some people. I don't know how far I'll go with it. I honestly love the product. So if all I do is order wonderful product for myself, I'm not signed to, but if I can help anyone else find really good product, it's worth it. It's, it lasts a long time, like I said. Anyways, thank you for being here and the support. It's just nice.
Yeah, that's
something new. So
twice as good for half the price.
right.
I love that. So we're doing the giveaway now. So I'm going to pull this on up, add this to the stage, and let's double check I have everyone. So we have Toby, Holly, Debbie, Haley, Robin, and Terry. So, right. And I guess you have 30 seconds if I missed you to get your name in the chat really quick. But I think we have everyone on here. So, and Megan will be reaching out. And if you're watching the recording, make sure to text Megan as soon as you finish and say, hey, I just finished watching your launch, because she gets credit for people watching the replay. So let's spin the wheel and see who we're getting this to. And it looks like it's going to be Terry. Congrats, Terry.
Congrats. It's a super
I know. It's a good sized bag. I love it. It has the zipper here. Super cute. Super fun. So, and does Terry live near you, Megan? Yeah. Or, if you want, I can just mail this to you for you to give it to her.
Yep.
However. Yeah. She's, yay. I love it.
Yay. Good. I'm glad. See, it was worth it to come on.
Yes. It was really. Appreciate you guys. So, Megan will follow up either tonight or tomorrow. Just be patient with her. And yes, congrats, Terry. I love it. Debbie's like, congrats. So, way to go. Thanks, Debbie, for being on. I know you're, like Megan said, you're watching grandkids tonight.
Hopefully they're asleep. They shouldn't be awake anymore, but you never know.
I know. So true. Well, have a fantastic night. Thank you guys so much for watching this launch party. If you're watching the replay, appreciate you. And thank you, Megan. It's been so fun to get to know you better. And we've got to get together in person because we don't live too far from each other.
No, we don't. Thank you.
Yep. We'll see you. Have a great rest of your night.
Bye, everybody.